I guess now that Kiley Williams is played out, she's gonna make it plain about the players she was playing with. That's the way it is. Now available in paperback and Kindle, All About Marilyn. Learn all about the struggles of a faded former teen sitcom star in this absolutely fabulous 5-star screenplay. Get All About Marilyn in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com today. Kiley Williams, a member of the singing group 3LW and the Cheetah Girls, claims she had sex with 3 members of the group B2K at the same time. That girl is nasty! That's nasty! Now, Kiley Williams was a very popular singer of the group 3LW and the Cheetah Girls, who were famous back in the late 1990s and early 2000s and known for songs like Players Gonna Play. And she claims that during the height of her popularity, she had sex with 3 members of the 4-member group B2K at the same time. Now, according to your Kiley Williams, she dropped the skid mark thong allegedly for Fizz, J-Boog, and Roz, and allowed them to put their carbon rods inside all 3 of her atomic waste reactors as they were allegedly running a train on her. Now, your Kiley Williams says that this was a so-called entanglement that she participated in during her 304 phase in her 20s. But when I take a critical examination of Kiley Williams' alleged behavior, she's basically looking to try to get the attention that she used to receive when she was famous. This is the only reason why she's gone out here and dug up the skeleton bones that were in her personal graveyard and made this revelation to the world regarding her promiscuous sexual behavior that she participated in back when she was a very popular singer, when she was a part of the singing group 3LW and possibly a singer with the Cheetah Girls. Now, this is the only reason why she's openly talking about this very, as I see it, disturbing sexual encounter with these 3 members of B2K. And it looks like B2K, as according to her, were having their way, spit roasting and running a train on this young woman. And what's really sad is that she's coming out with this revelation like it's something to be proud of. Because I don't think a married mother of 2 would really want to get information like this out there, because it's embarrassing to her and her family. Unfortunately, when you're a faded entertainer like a Kiley Williams and you're desperate to get back in the spotlight, you'll go out into the you'll go into the closet, dig up the skeleton bones in an effort to try to shock people into paying attention to you. And that's exactly what Kiley Williams is doing by making this revelation as related to this so-called date, which is really what she says is a loose word, but it looks like this whole incident shows how loose your Kiley Williams is in her youth, and she wants us to believe that this was just a transgression of the past, and she wants to try to dismiss it by saying everybody has their 304 days and let them have them, and that's just, as I see it, an excuse, because not every young lady is out here being promiscuous. No, there are women of character, and they do not act like this. No, the only reason why women like Kiley Williams are promiscuous like this is because as celebrities they are hypergamous, and because they are hypergamous, they are looking to try to monkey branch to a higher level of fame in the entertainment industry social circles. And since it's hard for them to monkey branch based on their talent as related to singing and entertaining, what Kiley Williams thought was she was going to fast track herself by jumping on the members of B2K at the height of their popularity. And as she looked to jump on the members of B2K, she was willing to sacrifice her intangibles of womanhood, such as her dignity and self-respect, and because she wanted to be more famous and get more clout in social circles. What she wanted to do was let these guys go out here and triple team her. And she thought, oh, if I let these guys triple team me, they will help me elevate my star in the entertainment industry. And she thought she was going to become a bigger star. Unfortunately, what happened to Kiley Williams was she became a fading star, because if you have a low moral position, you're not really going to go anywhere in the entertainment industry, because as you allow guys to go out here and triple team you, spit roast you, and turn you out, they're just going to finish doing their business, and then they're not interested in doing any professional business with you, because they've already done their business that they want. And now that they have gone out here and filled her up with their special sauce, they don't really care about her, because again, sleeping with entertainers doesn't make you a star. No, understanding the business of entertainment and understanding how to craft a professional image, that is what makes a star and allows them to have a long career, because any entertainer understands that the business is not done in the bedroom. No, the business is done in the boardroom, and the business is done in the boardroom because you have to work with agents and managers and producers if you hope to go out here and build a star that can grow into a long-lasting career. But Kiley Williams, she basically wanted to take the fast track, and she thought she would take the fast track by taking on 3 dudes at the same time. And she thought if she took on all 3 of these dudes, she would go out here and become an A-list star. But no, she was just out, because after these guys went out here and put the carbon rod inside of the atomic waste reactor and participated in some nuclear fusion until there was a meltdown, Kiley Williams got turned out, and once she got turned out, her chances of having a further long career basically led to her winding up becoming more washed up than that skid mark thong that she was wearing in the spin cycle of the washing machine. Now, she was out here again trying to minimize everything, saying, oh, this is just something that people do. No, this is something that I see many celebrities go out here and do, and they'll try to minimize their amoral behavior and try to make it look like, oh, this is just part of a phase. No, when you have a woman who says that this is part of a phase, there's a chance that she's still in that phase, and even though she's married, what she will do is possibly see another dude out here who makes more money, and then she'll be out here talking about, oh, it was just an entanglement to their husband. So this is why when many guys see a woman like a Kiley Williams and they hear her talking like this, they know it's time to charge her to the game, because if she'll spill tea on herself, what she's going to do is make a mess of your life if you get involved with her. Because if she'll allow 3 members of a band at the height of its popularity and the height of her popularity to turn her out, then there's chances are another dude might possibly have that exact same chance to turn her out, because this is the woman who's saying players gonna play and haters gonna hate. But the whole thing is that once she got played out, she is now talking about the players who played with her and hating the fact that she has not able to become a star. So now she's going out here telling the story and spilling the tea on all of these guys, and again looking to embarrass them to get attention for herself. But only attention she's getting is negative attention that further embarrasses herself. But in the eyes of many in the entertainment industry, no publicity is bad, and bad publicity is better than no publicity at all. And this woman basically is trying to get the last drops of attention because she possibly heard another celebrity who talked about how she had a train ran on her, and wasn't embarrassed by it. But the whole thing is, it just shows how sad many of these celebrity women are, that they'll go out here and participate in this kind of behavior and think that it's absolutely nothing wrong. But again, this is par for the course as related to Hollywood, because again, many of these women are so ambitious for fame, so ambitious for attention, so ambitious for the becoming an icon and a celebrity, that they will allow people to do all sorts of things to them just so they can go out here and be a star. And they'll try to cover it up and try to say that it's just going to be a secret until it's the time for them to reveal it to make some money. And that's what Kiley Williams is doing right now, because here was a woman who was one of the cheetah girls for Disney. He was a woman who was a part of 3LW, but she's just she's telling us all about her 304 days. But when we listen to her talk about her 304 days, as a mother of two, she's sadly showing us that she basically dodged a bullet to bust downtown and possibly may be on the road to this after her husband finds out, because usually when a husband finds out something this disturbing, that's when he's going to think to file the divorce papers, because at that point, that's when he's starting to look at his wife funny. Because when a woman can sit there and say, oh, I let 3 guys run a train on me when I was younger, he's got to think about that, because unless the Most High has changed that woman, her behavior will stay the same, and all it takes is a guy making $5 more, and she'll be trying to explain an entanglement to her husband. And again, quite troubling when I hear this, because it shows how low the moral position of many American women are, that they'll sit there and openly talk about this deviant behavior, and the fact that they will participate in this deviant behavior in their 20s is troubling to me, because this is the type of stuff you see in porno movies, but you've got a woman sitting up here openly talking about this and acting like it's nothing wrong. No, there's a lot wrong when you are in a room naked with 3 men with their rods hanging out, and they're taking their time, taking their turns, and it's just absolutely troubling and disturbing when I think about it, because this is not healthy behavior for a woman to participate in, and it's not healthy behavior because, as I see it, there should not be a 304 phase, because women with a 304 phase, that they're not really acting like a woman who any man would want reflecting at them as their wife. No, a man would want to have a positive image reflected on him as his wife. And when I look at your Kiley Williams and I listen to her, I'm just deeply troubled, because her behavior is just like a lot of the behavior I talk about in my book, The Woman Crisis. And when I look at Kiley Williams, she definitely looks like a woman who's on the road to eventually becoming a woman in crisis. Now, if you want to learn why women like Kiley Williams participate in this kind of behavior, you can pick up my book, The Woman Crisis, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find The Woman Crisis at other online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, Google Play, and Barnes & Noble. And if you want to see me make more videos about celebrities, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers. From the author of the critically acclaimed book, The Man Crisis, comes The Woman Crisis. Learn why so many women have become lost in their quest to have it all in The Woman Crisis. Get your copy of The Woman Crisis in paperback and e-readers everywhere at online booksellers today. Coming to paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, Godbreaker. The man who rules the world takes on the Asgardian god of thunder in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Pre-order your copy of John Haynes, Godbreaker at online booksellers today.